Hello, my friend. Welcome to Breakfast with Sergio, episode number 296. Let's talk about what to do when you have too much inventory. Should you stop making art because you have too much of it already? Let's talk about that. Well, my friends, welcome back to Breakfast with Sergio. Today, just a cup of tea. The day already started, so, I just wanted to have a tea for today. But my friend, I had a question that I received from my new texting community in which I was asked, so what should I do if I already have too much art in my inventory? What should I do if, I'm producing too much work and it's not moving as fast, And by the way, if you are not on my texting community, make sure you sign up, register to my texting community, 708-627-9103. Again, text me to 708-627-9103. Let's be texting buddies. But anyway, it only works right now for Canada and US phone numbers. Sorry, if you're watching from another part of the world, hopefully eventually, they're working on expanding it. But right now, just US and Canada numbers. So what to do when you have too much art, and this happens. And there are many things to consider. There are all kinds of artists, of course. There are artists who make, 10 works a year, for example, because each work takes so much time and effort. And there are other artists who make, 200 works a year because their process is fast and quick. So every artist is different. Of course, everything in between, right? Some artists also work on outdoor projects or, miniature. There's all the variety of work that is done today is incredible. So what you do, when you look at your studio and like, wow, this is now it's getting a big pile of artwork that is not yet moving, especially right now, because we have Corona among us and a lot of shows have been canceled. Maybe you had a show that was ready to roll and now it's just sitting in your studio and it's just there. So what to do with all that? Well, my friend, the first thing I should say is you don't need to stop making art just because whatever is happening right now in the world and things are not moving as fast as you want. Like I said, there are seasons, right? There's also a season maybe in which you are selling a lot and there's a lot of demand for your work, and then maybe a lot of the season which things slow down, and as more you progress as an artist, you kind of tend to understand also those cycles in your own art career and the connections that you're making and the people you're working with. So what I would say is if you're looking around and you're looking at a lot of work is coming to your studio, first thing I would do is make sure that everything is documented. And you guys know that I have been talking about Artwork Archive for many years because I love Artwork Archive since they opened it. Every work that I make, as soon as it's done, first thing I do is take a photograph, high-res image, make sure it's perfect. I go to Photoshop, clean it up, make sure it's cropped correctly. I measure it, make sure sizes are correctly, and then I upload all that information to Artwork Archive. So that first thing I do as soon as that work is complete and done in the studio, goes to Artwork Archive to make sure that all my information is right. Because what could happen as you have more artwork, you're just putting it on the pile or, stored somewhere in your studio, and before you know it, you have lost track of how much new artwork you have, what's out there, what's being photographed, and what's not. So you don't want that to happen to you. You want to have everything nicely organized, and you can use Artwork Archive. And by the way, you can use my link right here if you would like to get a annual discount from Artwork Archive subscription. And I'm an affiliate for that, so I think you get 20% for life, which is a pretty good deal. So just follow this link right here. But anyway, so that's the first thing, archive the work. Second thing you want to do is see if there's a way, as you creating art and is there, to organize it also in segments, like segmentation of the inventory that you have. For example, artwork that relates to a specific theme, or artwork that relates to another theme, or artwork that's done in a specific size, or artwork, or a specific style, things. How can you almost categorize or segment your inventory so that, if all of a sudden, it's like, wow, I have a really good selection of works with this nature theme. Maybe that's a good time in which you can start working on a proposal, an exhibition proposal for that specific theme of work that you have collected over time. Or you can put that together as a portfolio of its own that you can put it out there and start looking for opportunities. Here's another idea. You find that you have all these 25 paintings related to the landscape of something, and they're like, well, maybe because we're in pandemic and there are not many shows around, maybe I can take all those 20 artworks and put them on a virtual exhibition, right? You can do that too, and invite your friends and family and collectors to go and check that out, and you put it out there and you organize your own show right now. It doesn't have to be new art. A lot of times we think as artists that we should only promote whatever is newest and hottest. No, you may have a great collection of work sitting in your studio that not enough people have seen it. And that leads me to the third point, which may be that you have a lot of work that because it's been around for a while, you have seen it, you see it every day maybe. As you pass by that corner of your studio, you think that everybody has seen it. And perhaps maybe this is a new season to kind of like refresh the mind of your audience by reposting that whole series. And I have done that before. The other day, well, not the other day, it was last year. I found in my studio a book, an artist book that I created many, many years ago. I had forgotten about it. It was in a drawer in my studio. I opened the drawer, like, oh, look, it's like, I totally forgot about this. So what I did is, even though some people had already seen it, years ago, but all my new followers had never seen it, so I repost every page on my Instagram, and it was actually really fun. I talk about how I found this book, that I had it in my studio for a while, and I wanted to share it with everyone. So again, you can give new life to that. Just because you've seen it doesn't mean everybody has seen it, and also remember that just because you posted doesn't mean everybody saw it, because the algorithms prevent your post to be seen 100% of the time by 100% of your followers. So actually it's a small fraction of people who actually get to see your post. So, that's another reason to do that. And then lastly, before I wrap it up, as you continue to look at your inventory that's building up, think about also how you can market that particular series or particular number of works throughout the year. For example, Christmas is coming around, so maybe you do something related, not related to the Christmas topic or theme, but rather a promotion that you do for your subscribers, for your list, or for your audience with a specific time frame or some of the words that you have. What you never want to do is, do a promotion and sell, make it sound like this is leftover artwork that nobody wants, because nobody wants to buy the thing that nobody wants. So, in the contrary, you talk with it with excitement, you talk about it with enthusiasm, how cool it is that you have this awesome series right here, and it could be hanging in your audience wall by next week. And that's how you do it, my friends. So hope you enjoyed this episode. And again, if you're not on my texting community, if you're an artist in the United States or Canada, you can now text me directly to my number, to my phone, at 708-627-9103, 708-627-9103. I'm doing my best to reply to all the messages, which has been very, very awesome. A lot of cool surprises, and always let me know what more topics you would like to hear on Breakfast with Sergio. Well, the sun is coming out and it's a super beautiful day today. It's kind of cold, but it's beautiful, so I gotta run. Have a good day, my friend. Goodbye.